Hey guys, we the Clean Campus team has come up with a new feature in our Clean Campus app. So let's fire our app and see what we have added new in this app. As you can see, we have added a new splash screen. So let's get started and log in into our app. As you can see that the layout is showing us that we have entered the wrong credentials. So let's get started and enter the right credential. As you can see, our app has been connected to the database and it is fetching the complaint which is being posted by the user of this application. As you can see, the layout contains various complaint which is being posted by the user of this app. Moving on, let's move on to the detail section of this complaint. As you can see, the layout contains three text views and a map. The first text tells about the username of the user who have posted this complaint. The second tells about the title of the complaint which is being posted by the user. The third one tells about the description of the complaint which the user have posted. As you can see, it also contains a map fragment which tells about the location at which the complaint is being posted. As you can see from the map, the complaint has been posted near the LNMIT Open Air Theatre. This map also provides some functionality like pinch in and pinch out. By clicking on to the marker, we can also find a path to this location. As you can see, it is providing us a navigation towards that location. Moving on, let's fire our first complaint. As you can see from the layout, the it is also fetching our current location, our current latitude and longitude, and storing into the database. So let's click onto the submit button and fire our first complaint. Uh, as you can see, we have posted our complaint and it is showing us that the complaint is in pending section. This icons tells about that our app, the status of our app. This clock icon is showing us that the complaint is just posted and it is in pending section. This refreshing icon is telling us that the complaint is in progress. This green tick icon shows that the complaint has been resolved by the admin and a necessary action has been taken to this complaint. Moving on to our tips section. This section includes various tips and motivations which is being provided by the authorities to keep our environment clean. As you can see from the layout, it includes motivations like plantation, that we should plant more trees, reuse items, and throw our waste into the dustbin. Moving on, this is our profile section, and as you can see layout, it contains a button which shows the map. This map shows the various dustbin points in our campus. Suppose if a user want to throw some garbage into a dustbin and can't find a suitable dustbin point, so he can refer to this map and can find a usable or a suitable point at which he can throw the waste into the dustbin. So let's move on to our admin panel.
Hey guys, let's start exploring the admin panel. So before exploring that, as you can see, we have posted or we have deployed our app on Heroku. So let's explore the admin panel. So these are the credentials which will be provided to only the admin and no one else. So let's log in into the admin panel. Uh, Okay, so now we have logged into the admin panel. As you can see, it has immensely increases the readability of for the admin, and it has immensely simplified the task for the admin to read all the complaints, to see all the users and the profiles, etc., etc., etc. So actually, this admin panel is divided into three sections. As you can see, first section determines the complaints, profiles. Second section determines the groups and users, and third determines whether the user is truly authenticated or not. So okay, let's move on to the first section. Okay, so we'll click on complaints object first. Now, as you can see, there are various complaint objects. It denotes the number of complaints posted by the app, and it is stored in the database of the admin. Now, admin can check all the complaints by just clicking on the complaint object. Now, suppose he clicked on this first complaint. Now, here, as you can see, it has immensely simplified the job of the admin because it states the username, it states the title of the complaint, it states the description of the complaint. It also states the date and time of the location where when the user posted that complaint. Plus, it's also state the status of the complaint, which is running, complete, or pending. If suppose a complaint has been completed, then the admin can change the status from running to completed, and it will be notified to the user from the app. And this also provides a feature where admin can delete the complaint after it has been completed. Okay, so let's switch on to the next section. Okay, so we'll go again to the home page of the admin panel. Now here comes the second profile section. We'll click on that profile section. As you can see, there are different profiles of the user. If we suppose admin wants to contact a user, so he can just basically click on that profile. Supposedly we are clicking in this profile. Now, as you can see, it is showing the phone number of that particular user. Suppose if admin has query regarding whether something has been done or not, and want to ask the user, so he can just pin on that phone number, and he'll be in contact with that user. So as you can see, it just simplifies everything for the admin, and it has segregated all the things like complaints he has segregated, and profile he has segregated from the complaint. So admin need not have to search everything now. So basically, this simplifies everything for the admin. And going again, now here it is showing that we can create groups of the people whose complaints have not been yet considered, or it is in pending state. Another, we can see the numbers of users by just clicking on that users tab and all. So this is all the functionality of the admin, and it, as you can see, it's very fast and effective and he can search you, or he can delete complaints, etc., etc., etc. So that is all about admin panel. Thank you.